What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. Don't worry, I am still making IMR content. I would never drop this game. I love it too much. So don't panic. I am covering another game as well though. So yeah, we're going to have other videos on this channel. If you think I should create a separate channel for those videos, let me know. I don't think it's too much of a problem. But if you feel like it's a problem, or it's like deterring you from checking the channel from time to time because there is other content on it now, let me know in the comments below because I'm interested to know. I got to keep you guys happy and that's my goal. Don't forget my carzak 5 code has changed to carzak, as you can see above, if I remember to add it into this video. So yeah, it's just plainly carzak. If you need any information on how to use Aptoid, check in the link below. I made a dummy guide for dummies made by a dummy, which is me. So yeah, if you need any information on that, don't be afraid to hit down there. We're not going to go over the heroes just yet. We're going to go over them at the end of the video. But first, we're going to go through the patch note details together. I actually, you know what? I've been so busy, I haven't even looked at a new hero, and the details have been out for so long. So I apologise for that, but we'll go over it together and see if it's worth pulling for in this Miracle Wish up. The other heroes in this is Eathur, Seth, Guilliman, Space, and Focas. Now, this is actually an amazing banner. It really is. Seth is fantastic. Even at E0, he's fantastic. Guilliman does really need to be like E3 to deal that damage, but she can be useful without it. Space, well, we all know how good Space is. Space, as many as exclusives as you can get on her, the better. She is a fantastic hero. Has been since day one. Will be till the end days, if that ever happens. Focas is still very, very good. PvE and PvP. He's less used in PvE now, but he is an amazing hero to have on your team still. The epics in this is Hardi, which is a new one, Crayon, Mackin, and Tadora. Mackin, we all know how good Mackin is, and he can really help you push that 7-day campaign clear for Hazonia. The new heroes will be only obtained through Miracle Wish for now. After 2 weeks, can be obtained through Excellent Wish and Supreme Wish. And they've added a new features. So the new feature of converting rune stones. 3 same rune stones can be converted into 1 rune stone of another kind in the same group. Adventurers can convert their rune stones as they wish. Number 1. So if we're going to group 1, which is number 1 to 10 epic rune stones. Wait, hang on. Oh, so we can convert epics now as well. That's nice. I thought it was just going to be for legends. So we can convert 3 epics into 1, of another kind in the same group. And group 2, wait a minute, can you select exactly which runestone you would want then from the epics? That would seem to be that way. On this group 2, number 1 to 4 legend runestones, so if you chose 3 from there, you could convert them into group 3, and group 3 you could convert into group 4. I would imagine it's that way because the higher they go, the more valuable they become. It's a good feature. We've needed it because some people have so many of a legend type that they just don't want to use. So that's a nice feature to have, adding that in there. So that's, some people will be happy. Some will be like, does nothing for me. But for those it does do something for, you'll be happy. Feature adjustments. Added a usage rate button in Championship. Adventurers can check different heroes, usage rates, and win rates in the Championship contest of the current season and the previous season. Number 2, optimized guild arena rules. Added win rate to the individual rankings screen. Added a skip checkbox. Oh, that's nice. Added an overview button in Aura. Okay. Oh, wow. Finally, we have this. Does this mean we can see all of the auras we have equipped on? Oh, we've needed this for a long, long time. So that's fantastic as well. Number 4, added a skip checkbox in Brave Trial. That's fantastic. The countdown will not be reset anymore when stamina cap in Lucky Wheel and mini games is reached. Okay. Confused on that one, but I'm sure it's pretty easy to figure out. And number 6, added a lock button and a share button to the expanded screen of the hero list. Okay, that's handy as well for those of you that are like me and would feed a Lily. You can access more information about feature adjustments and fixed bugs on the in-game notice board on July 20th. Okay, let's have a look at this new hero, Eathur. She is Hidden Wave. She is a type defense. She is Blue Mark as well. Spear Strike deals defense damage to a single enemy. Flying Spear deals defense damage to a single enemy. Wait a minute. Is she in the game? Is she in the game now? Should be. It's Thursday, isn't it? She should be in the game, I think. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Look at this little seahorse. What is that? She's got a freaking mount. She has got a mount. I'm not gonna lie, she looks pretty adorable. This is quite an adorable little character. Um, I like it. I like this. I quite like this little. Yeah, this is cool. This is different kind of. Some of you are gonna love this. Some of you are gonna be like, "Oh my god, how kitty!" But some of you will love this. I quite like it. Okay, so we have the multipliers as well. Deals defense damage, 200. And why is my screen out of sync? That's not going to help. I apologise for that. It is now in sync. Deals 240% up to 320% defense damage to a single enemy. Power of Ocean as well. She's accumulating her power in the ocean. Okay. Active skill guides the lightning to the weapon, granting lightning demon to the weapon for 3 turns, during which there is a 70% chance to counterattack when taking direct damage. This effect cannot be stacked to counterattack. Also, Eathur gains 10 more layers of Power of Ocean when casting Spear Strike. Okay, I mean, Power of Ocean is going to be important. We'll go over the exclusives in a moment, but I just need to keep reading a second. Shinning Armor? Spinning Armor? That's meant to be Shining. Can you please remove an N from this? Thank you. At the beginning of each wave, Eathur enters Seahorse Knight, considered as Way of the Ocean. Status, and both she and her seahorse restore to full health. The max health of the first seahorse summoned is equal to 100% of her health, and the max health of the seahorses summoned later is equal to 40% of Eathur's initial max health. When under Seahorse Knight status, Eathur is immune to all control effects, and the seahorse takes all the damage for her. Wow, okay. When Eathur enters Seahorse Knight status or at the beginning of her turn and she is under Seahorse Knight status, grants ally protection on all allies and shares 50% of their damage taken. Hello, Hal. Hello, Hal 9000. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. That passive. And his exclusives are going to be interesting, so we'll go through those in a moment. Oh, she has 2 passives. Okay, Knight's Return. At the beginning of each turn, Eathur gains 10 layers of Power of Ocean. When Eathur has 100 layers of Power of Ocean, removes all debuffs from South, restores South health by 15% of max health, and enters Seahorse Knight status by summoning the Seahorse. Let's have a look at the skill switch. So let's go over her Brave Charge passive skill. When Eathur's Seahorse loses all health, instead of dying, it will do 300% defense damage to the attacker, and transfer all its debuffs to the attacker with 50% chance to inflict stun for 1 turn. Afterward, Eathur will exit Seahorse Knight status. This is a freaking book, isn't it? Shinning Armor, which is supposed to be Shining Armor. That's the same. That's the same. Okay, good. Leaping Swipe. Second active skill. First active skill, because it's only a basic attack. It deals 200% defense damage to a single enemy and inflicts Thunder Imprint for 3 turns. When a target of Thunder Imprint is under basic attack or takes skill damage, reduces the target's turn meter by 5% and inflicts 1 layer of Thunder Mark. When a target has 8 layers of Thunder Mark or Thunder Imprint's duration ends, Eathur will trigger Thunder Imprint, removing all buffs from the target and dealing 720% defense damage to the target. For every 1 layer of debuff owned by the target increases damage dealt by Thunder Imprint by 20% up to 500% and piercing rate by 4 up to 100. Holy cow. Refreshes the cooldown of Leaping Swipe when Thunder Imprint is triggered in advance. And it actually scales up crazy as well. Why have they got to make these so freaking difficult? She does apply defense down 2 as well. That's nice on a basic. 280% defense damage and ends up being a 70% defense down 2. Okay, let's have a look at her exclusives a moment so I can fathom what's going on. Level 1, when Eathur is under Seahorse Knight status, all allies gain Seahorse protection. Additionally increases defense by 25% of Eathur's initial defense. Oofed. Okay. Level 2, when Eathur exits Seahorse Knight status, the Seahorse will remove all buffs from the target before dealing damage. The stun effect inflicted cannot be cleansed or blocked. Afterward, cast Lightning Overload instantly. Okay, so this is going to bypass block buff, or buff block, or debuff block, whatever you want to call it, of the enemy. Same as Rista. Oof. Okay, level 3. This is going to be the big one, isn't it? When Eathur is not under Seahorse Knight status, if an ally deals basic attack damage or skill damage, Eathur gains 5 layers of Power of Ocean. When Eathur has 100 layers of Power of Ocean and enters Seahorse Knight status, she will steal all enemy buffs excluding attribute buffs, and 10% turn meter. Another hero that's broken at E3, which is understandable. Yeah, I get it. That's the way they do it. But like, wow, this turn meter reduction, you're pairing this up with, oh my goodness. If you pair Lydia up with another turn meter deductor, and Ben Austin as well. Is it like, would the boss even get a turn? Like, it's just crazy amount of turn meter reduction we have in the game now. I can see it being super tanky in PvP as well. Hang on. Is this removable? Ally protection removable? Wasn't that from a... Nope. She has counterattack as well. Oh, jeez. So when under Seahorse Knight status, she's immune to all control effects, and the Seahorse takes all the damage for her. When she enters it, that's when she grants ally protection and shares 50% of her damage taken. She's going to be a freaking massive hero. And this here, like, skilled up an extra 10 layers each turn, along with, so that'll be 20 layers per turn, I'm assuming. And paired up with this, gains 5 layers of power of ocean when Eathur has, hang on, an ally deals basic attack damage or skill. Yeah, okay, wow, yeah. E3, and she turns freaking busted. I know I hate saying busted or the term busted, but with the right team, she's going to be pretty nasty. I'm not looking forward to having, or to wanting to pull for her. What day is it? She's going to be a very good hero. She's going to be very, very good. And I know a lot of people will want to have her on their team because she is going to be pretty clutch. Pretty clutch. She's a huge support. Huge support. Paired up with Lydia as well. Oof. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. We need to see more of what she's going to be like, but that sounds really, really nasty. And let me just check where this epic is from. Hardi, Eternal Sector Attack. Okay. Eternal Sector Attack. Hardi. And it looks like another Lord of the Rings character. Psionic Smash. Deals 180% attack damage to a single enemy, 30% chance to reduce their defense by 30%. So it's only a small defense down, but that's still okay. Active skill, Hardi transfer always attribute debuffs to an enemy target, then deals 200% attack damage to them. Damage of a skill increases by 10% for each type of attribute debuff to target, as up to 50%. Exclusive 1 transfers all debuffs from self to the target and inflicts severe wound on them, as that be helpful. What is he? Force mark. Hardi grants self stealth for 2 turns when his health is lower than 30%. He also gains damage immunity, and his turn meter cannot be reduced for 1 turn. Hardi has a 100% chance to reduce all enemies' effect resistance by 25%. This is a mini one for 2 turns at the beginning of each wave. That is useful. That's really useful. Shame it's not effect resistance down too, but it's still very useful, especially at the beginning of each wave. Sonic Outflow deals 220% attack damage to all enemies. His attack deals 30% more damage to enemies with an attribute buff. Extends the duration of all debuffs, excluding control effects on enemies by 1 turn. This is kind of nice as well. Especially if you do an AoE defense down with, say, Popper, and then you're extending it for another turn. If they don't have a cleanser, that kind of thing. That's interesting. That's interesting. And this damage, actually, 280% damage to all enemies is actually very nice, and deals 30% more damage to enemies with an attribute buff. Actually a solid epic. Actually a solid epic. So that's the new heroes in the game. That's the patch notes as well. What do we think? What do we think? It's a good patch. It's a needed patch. Actually, there's some big changes in here with the runestone conversion. That's huge. Also being able to see the auras on other heroes. That's huge. Skip checkbox and brave shell will be nice. Will be nice. I won't want to be skipping in Guild Arena though. That's risky. That's just super strong. I would not advise doing that. But the book on Eathur is crazy. to read, but she's gonna be very good. Do you know what? Let's take her into Brave Trial quickly, just so I can see what the hell. Let's take her into Brave Trial. See, you would need allies with her. This half health here, so this is going to be the seahorse. This is the seahorse's health, right? So does that mean she goes to full when this dies? It's taking a while because these enemies have like no stats, but come on, take us down. Okay, so what happens now? There, she comes off of her seahorse. She starts gaining power of ocean. Oh my god. Are you crazy? Wow. That's actually nuts. That counterattack? She's going to be so much fun. And she's going to be hard to kill because of defense. I mean, obviously, defense down against her is going to be massive. But when this Thunder's imprint triggers when a certain number of layers are accumulated. This is gross. Look at this. Look at this. 80, 90, 100. Then she goes back on a seahorse. Okay. I mean, it's a really interesting hero. It's going to be solid against bosses, though. This is so bizarre. That this seahorse... I mean, it does reduce the more times it happens. The more times she jumps off. But it's still... That's a whole nother health bar. Geyser Lightning to the weapon, granting Lightning Demon to the weapon for 3 turns. 100% chance to counter attack when taking direct damage. This effect cannot be sapped to counter attack. Also, if it gains 10 more layers. Yeah, okay. I could see her ending up dealing pretty hard. I'm really excited to see what people do with her. So good luck if you're pulling for her. And don't forget, my code has changed on Aptoid to just carzak, no longer carzak 5. I'll see all of you in the next video. Good luck on your summons tomorrow on the miracles. Don't forget the heroes that you really want. Well, I mean, they're all good. They're all good, but remember, you can select them. You can select them. You only really need 1 copy of Focas. Should be huge for your team, depending on where it is. Don't forget Space as well. Any exclusive on her is very good. Guilliman, well, exclusive 3 would be ideal. She is still a very big nuker. And Seth is great at E0, especially with Hidden Wave faction as well. But Eathur should be your selection. Eathur should be your selection here. Once she gets to E3, that's pretty scary. Once she gets there. Okay? So bear that in mind as well. I'll see all of you in the next video. Take care. Have a fantastic day, even wherever you are. Goodbye.